Live from Columbus, Ohio, this is the Get Business Credit YouTube channel with your host, Josh Van Horn. Subscribe now and hit the bell notification right now to stay up to date as soon as we release new business credit gems. Take it over, Josh.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Josh with the Get Business Credit YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. In today's video, we're going to be going over Fairfigure. I know I've brought up Fairfigure almost pretty much every month for the last year, but Fairfigure is constantly dropping new features and adding to their platform, and I want to keep you guys up to date on that. So if you haven't already heard of Fairfigure or you haven't signed up for Fairfigure premium account yet, then you need to. If you're trying to build up business credit, this should be in your arsenal. It's such an easy trade line, and you could possibly get 2 trade lines with it, with the Fairfigure capital card right here. Okay, so we're going to go over that real quick, and I'm going to show you a demo as well. I briefly wanted to let you guys know, as I've mentioned on my past live streams a couple weeks ago, they now report to Dun & Bradstreet, Creditsafe, Equifax, and Experian, all 4. There's no other service. eCredible doesn't do that. NAV doesn't report to all 4. So Fairfigure is really stepping up and on top of their game. And they offer so many other things. So we're going to get into that here in a moment. But again, for those that have never heard of Fairfigure, or for those that are trying to build business credit and you don't already have Fairfigure premium account, sign up. Use the link in the description below, and you're going to get, I think they're like $35 a month because they increased the price recently due to the more services that they're offering and the more reporting, because that all costs. Therefore, they had a slightly increase. It's about $6 more than what it was a couple months ago. So not a big deal though. For what they're offering you, it's nearly of the NAV Prime account, right? So it really is a no-brainer. And it's building up solid business credit for you. It's not something that you need to keep long term, but if you're new or you're established business and you don't already have this, get it and use the link in the description below, because it's going to save you like $10 or $15 a month for the first couple months. So with Fairfigure, it's a whole platform for personal and business credit. So just think of Credit Karma and NAV combined. That's what Fairfigure is. But then they offer you the opportunity to apply for the Fairfigure capital card. And their requirements aren't very tough. They have minimal, low requirements, barrier to entry for their capital card. Now, do I suggest you to get their capital card? If you're trying to get the trade line, yes, you could do that, because that's going to give you 2 trade lines, one for the service, the business credit monitoring, and the scores reporting, and then the capital card, where if you get approved, say for $5,000, they're going to load $5,000 on your card, and then you have to pay it back on a weekly basis, either 4 weeks or 8 weeks, and then it'll be spread out, whatever that may be, equally. They can be expensive. So just for instance, if you got loaded, say approved for $1,000, you might have to pay back $1,200 to $1,300. So it can be a little expensive, a little stiff. But there's a place for some business owners that are just starting off and need that. Anyways, I don't want to get caught up in the capital card too much. I'm going to go over the demo. But again, you guys have seen my videos in the past. I think I've released 10 videos about Fairfigure. The only reason I'm bringing it up again is they just now started about 2 weeks ago reporting to Experian. And they have some new updates and features coming about 2 weeks from now. On top of that, they let you download the reports, some new features. I'm going to go over that right now. But anyways, so a little brief overview real quick. Fairfigure, grow faster, track both business scores, build business credit, get funding with the Fairfigure capital card. Boost your business credit and growth up to 60% improvement, 3 months and same day funding access with Fairfigure capital card. Fairfigure is your credit co-pilot from startup to enterprise. Now, one thing I will tell you guys, I'm going to be honest with you guys, everybody should get the Fairfigure premium account. It's a monthly fee. I think with my discount code link, GBC50, and use the link, you're going to get like $10 or $15 off for the first couple months. That's going to get you those 4 trade lines, and you're going to be able to monitor all your scores and the whole foundation report. That's what you're paying for, that monthly fee. Do you have to keep the service long? No, but I would say a minimum of 3 months. It doesn't matter if you're established or a new business. You should still have it for a minimum of 90 days because, especially on all the business credit bureaus, in particular, Experian, they're going to show the quarterly payment trend. That's what you need. Consistent payment for 90 days. That's what all underwriters are always looking for. They don't care about the scores. So don't worry too much about scores. Focus on consistency and the trade experiences and the trade line payment data. So like I said, there's a place for each of these trade lines. They're just stepping stones to get you to the next level, part of a bigger picture, I should say. So let's jump over the dashboard. After you sign up, you can get a free account. Let's go over the dashboard real quick. Everybody can get a free account, but I don't recommend doing the free account because you're not going to see all this data and you're not going to get reporting. So just put it this way. If you can't invest like $25 into your business, then you should probably not be in business, period. So if you're trying to build up your business credit and you're serious about it, then just sign up for this. I can tell you right now, it's well worth it. In fact, 5 trade lines I would recommend anybody to get if you're new or established and you're serious about building business credit is the Fairfigure Premium account, the NAV Prime account, eCredible. So that right there is going to get you anywhere from 3 to 5 trade lines reported to the business credit bureaus across the board. And then 2 vendor credits, a net 30 and a net 60. So you're going to have a good account mix from commercial cards. All that is going to be reported a good mix of accounts. So the net 60 is going to be Dash Office Supply. You can check out the new interview I just did with the founder and CEO, Daniel. It's very unique and you're going to get Experian reporting with the Dash. And then Uline net 30. And you don't even need to purchase anything for the Uline one. Even if they deny, you just have to go through the steps that I figured out and they will still report. You just have to put something in your shopping cart. They're probably going to tell you need to prepay it. You select pay by invoice. They're going to call you. It's going to be on hold. Tell them that you're going to pay it later with your credit card. Don't cancel the order. And that's going to make the system think that it needs to be reported. They're going to show a balance, but it's still going to help at least establish that foundation. So that's 5 trade lines right there, minimum of 5 reported to all the bureaus. Some are going to be more reported to Experian, and that's what you want. But if you really utilize all of those accounts to the max, you could have 10 to 20 different trade lines reporting to Equifax Creditsafe, and then at least 6 or 7 being reported to Experian if you get the Capital Card and the NAV Prime. So that sets you up for success. That's not everything because you need to have other accounts, but that's going to get you a solid foundation where you're going to be able to get into, say, tier 2, and you're going to get those bigger accounts. It's all stepping stone. But even my one-on-one mentorship students, I still recommend the same exact steps that I'm telling you right now. But anyways, let's get back to Fairfigure. So Fairfigure has a foundation score. Once you connect your business bank account, sign up the premium account, you're going to see a foundation score. So that's just like Dun Bradstreet, Creditsafe, and Experian Intel score. You're going to see it goes from 0 to 100. Now, don't be alarmed if you connect your business bank account and then it says that you're not qualified. It's okay. Not everyone's going to qualify for this. This is just literally a demo account. This is not my account, but it says $283.33. Apply for funding. That's just the funding prediction. If you're going to get approved, it's not going to be that low amount. It's probably going to be anywhere from like 1,000 to 10,000 or so. But Fairfigure is definitely not one that's going to be underwriting and loaning you 50,000, 100,000, something like that. That's not what they're there for. Now in the future they might, but anyways, as you can see, they last month or 2 months ago they added Dun & Bradstreet Paydex score, and they report. It shows the trade lines, and then Equifax score, EFX trade lines says currently unavailable. That's just, again, this is the demo account. And then Creditsafe. Creditsafe is very important too. More and more every year, as I've been saying, it's being used by a lot of different underwriters as a secondary data pool to verify, say, Equifax or Experian or Dun & Bradstreet, they're just checking as a secondary credit safe to make sure that, especially with no PG, making sure everything's matching up. Now, thing you guys might notice here, you do not see Experian, but rest assured, that's already there now. You should actually be able to see it. This is just, like I said, an older months old before they integrated with Experian, but they just recently got approved for data furnishing with Experian. And the last couple months, all that data is going to be actually reported. So you rest assured, no problem on that. So you're going to actually see total of 5 scores. Now, what's nice about this is you can go to reports under foundation report. Let's see here. So you're going to go to foundation report here, and you'll see advanced mode. It's going to show you the actual report that you could actually download. That's Excel spreadsheet, and same with the Dun & Bradstreet. And I know they're implementing Creditsafe and their foundation report as well as Experian. So just be patient. Everything's getting implemented. That should be all done in March. But you need to get in now because the price was probably going to increase. I wouldn't be surprised if they increased to, say, $50 for new signups in the near future. So get in while you can now. Business credit is not an overnight process by any means. So take advantage of these tools and go ahead and sign up. The link's in the description below, and the comment section, it'll be pinned with the promo code and the link. If you guys want my honest advice, period, and not want to join my mentorship, that's fine. But I'm going to tell you what I have all my students on my business credit mentorship, every single one of them, eCredible, NAV Prime, Fairfigure, and Uline. Those are the 4 things. Now I'm adding on the Dash because it reports to Experian, and it's net 60, and that's very rare. So it's going to give you good account mix. But real quick, last thing you're going to see here, clean slate. It shows collections. And like I said, they're going to be adding Dun & Bradstreet in this section as well as public records, Experian as well. So you're going to see all that here, all 4 of the main bureaus, and it's going to show if you have, say, UCC filings, and if anything pops up, you really want to stay on top of your business credit because there is a lot of fraud when it comes to business credit. People could be applying under your name, and it could be a similar name. You just want to stay on top of things. But you're going to see all the data that you need to see here. This is a demo account. You're going to see a lot more on yours, what I'm showing you here. It's just an example, right? But I think you guys get the point. And then if we go down here, monitoring scores and limits, it's going to show the funding amount, index payment, and it's pulling this data directly from the bureaus. Trade experiences, it's going to show Creditsafe and recent high credit from the bureaus combined. For anybody that has NAV, this is better than NAV. I'm not saying cancel NAV, have them together, coincide together. But for the value, the price, you cannot beat it. And in my opinion, it's better than NAV. It's better than eCredible. Both of those are good services. However, for the price point and the fact that they're reporting to all 4 major bureaus, NAV and eCredible doesn't report to all 4. Some of them report to just 3, even 2. It's a win situation. If you can't invest into your business credit, you have no business even starting a business or being in business, period. And I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. That's just the truth. I'll be blunt about it. It's going to show also legal. You have no legal filings. And then there's premium tools. They have the Credit Lounge AI. We can get into that more. I don't want to overcomplicate things. There's Credit Correct as well. We're not going to get into all that. I'll make another video in the near future, coming days, with getting into all the features. But as I said, invest in yourself, invest in your business, and just one step that will help you get no PG business funding, especially if you want to focus on just all no personal guarantee. You definitely need this account, period. If you're new or you're established, this is definitely needed if you're trying to go the pure no PG route. Anyways, with all that being said, you guys take care. Use the link in the description below. Don't wait. Sign up. It's $25. No need to do the yearly payment. You could just do the monthly. You can save a little bit if you do the yearly. Anyways, all that being said, you guys take care. Stay tuned for the next video. Dash office supplies as well. Look it up. It reports to Experian. It's net 60, guaranteed approval. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye.